Normally, when people garden and farm, when stuff dies, they clear out all the old debris. But see how I left it here? And when you leave your debris here, that stuff breaks down and it adds to your soil, adds to the tilt of the soil, because the microbiology is going to break that down, and it's basically it's going to become soil eventually, and it's going to turn those nutrients that were in the stalk, in the leaf, back into the soil mineral matrix and make that available for the plants in the future. When you till your soil and break it up like that, you oxidize the soil, which releases CO2. It causes that oxygen to go in the soil and releases that CO2 all into the air, whereas naturally, if you leave it undisturbed, that naturally happens during night. The planet inhales and exhales every day. So at night, when it's releasing that CO2, at night, the plants are catching it on their stomata, on the underside of their leaves. But when we till the soil, it also doesn't allow the soil to hold that water that it normally would hold. And you'll see that when soil that has some type of living plants in it, those roots and the exudates that the roots produce, or the biotic glues that hold soil together. And that's like how this is, like it's like a piece, like how this is together. The biotic glues are holding that together. And that's what keeps the biology alive, is that water and keeping everything held together. And when it's not and it's all fluffy like this is how you ever see like pictures of like rivers and they're all brown, look like chocolate milk. It's been eroded so much so that when you get heavy rain, all that soil just washes downstream. But also when you use the chemical fertilizers, those chemicals also wash downstream and end up in our drinking water and things like that, and to contaminate our fish, our lakes, and even the ocean, like the Gulf of Mexico.
How much soil went between the two?
Right, so basically what you guys just did is simulated heavy rainfall and the difference between soil that's covered and soil that's uncovered. And the soil that's uncovered demonstrated soil erosion. And this would be all in your lakes, in your rivers, looking like Hershey's chocolate milk. Versus here, you have very little of the biology in the water. It's all retained still in soil. And that's what you want. You want to keep your soils covered as much as possible.